Anyways, we're going to start with question number 1 on our pre-civil rights era interview. Question number 1 is, what do you wish young people would remember about the events of 1963? And answer
You want me to be truthful, right?
Yeah, answer to the best.
I don't care if they remember anything about it. I really don't.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. You see it as not like as important. They make it so big of a deal.
Yes, they do. Too big.
Like you said, do young people understand the significance of the movement, like, at all? Like you were saying that from the beginning we're kind of taught
That's right.
everything that about our rights and how we got them and who went on through all the troubles, but
that's right.
You know, they don't do that with everybody.
White kids are not taught like that.
What was it like growing up, like, before the movement actually, like, started going on?
I liked it. I really did. Everybody had their own place. And I liked that. I did.
Like, it was just, like, where did you grow up at, and, like, what kind of stuff did you do for fun?
What did we do for fun?
Yeah.
Not much of anything. Nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, just got out and played with all the kids. Everybody played together. Not like it is now. Nothing like that. We could get out and play. And not have to worry about what was going to happen or who was going to come by, you know? It was better than it is now. A lot better.
Let's see. How have the events made the city magical? And you just answer that to however you want to answer that. A lot of people said that it didn't really make it magical. It just was an event that happened and left the city at that.
It's not a safe place to be anymore. It's nothing to see anymore. Everything's closed or out of business, or it's nothing like it used to be.
Anything you can tell me about, like, I don't know, school or, like, going to the mall or things like that when you were a kid? Before, like, the whole movement, like, went into action, everybody was, like, protesting and sitting in and all that kind of stuff.
We didn't do any of that.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of action, like, while you were growing up with the movement?
No. I lived in a little small town. Nobody bothered anybody. Everybody had their own place. In fact, when we were a kid, there were blacks lived right out from us. And there was a little boy that come by all the time. Everybody was playing ball. And finally they invited him down to play, but the little boy's what got in trouble. His daddy would not let him come back either.
Yeah.
So we didn't have anything to do, really, with blacks. And they didn't have anything to do with us.
Yeah, everybody just kind of stayed.
Everybody stayed in their place. We stayed in ours. They had their school about a mile from ours. We had our school. And that's just the way it was. And we never thought anything about it. We really didn't. Even after my kids were grown, I still never thought anything about it. It didn't bother me. You know, that they had their own bathroom or their own school or whatever. Because we had the same thing.
Yeah.
We couldn't use theirs. They couldn't use ours. I mean, I don't see the big difference.
Yeah. After the movement, like, what kind of changes there were? Like, what you saw was good and bad changes and things like that.
Well, some of the things that I saw and still see as bad is not what a lot of people think anymore. I do. And I know I work with a lot of old people and they feel the same way. And then I still do. I still, as far as being friends, I see nothing wrong with it. As far as mixing, I do have things wrong with it. I wouldn't do it. If that's what you want to do it. But I would not do it. I wouldn't want my kids to do it.
Do you think that after your generation is gone that it'll be kind of like a lost thing? Like they'll stop teaching about it in school,
That's
or
right.
hopefully.
So many of the people right now that are some of the biggest troublemakers of any of it don't even know themselves. They're not even old enough to know. They just had to hear it from their parents and grandparents. But yes, I think it'll be a lot better. I do. And I think we'll end up with just, we won't end up white and black.
It'll just be everybody kind of as a big...
That's right. Everybody's going to be mixed and it'll be that. If the world lives long enough. I think after we're all dead and gone and all, it'll calm down a lot because, y'all don't remember. Y'all don't know any of it other than what you've been told. And my kids don't. They don't remember other than what they were told.
I think that's pretty much it. I mean, if you had to have people remember anything about it, what would you want them to remember?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's like we all had our lives separate. We lived one way and they lived whatever way, their way too. So I guess it would be, that's how it used to be.
Yeah, just a peaceful kind of everything. Everybody doing their own thing.
Exactly, and nobody bothering the other person.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for letting me interview you.
Oh, well,
I hope.
Yeah.